My name's Adam Baldwin. I farm in McPherson County, Kansas. We're a mid-sized, upper mid-sized farming operation. In this area, we're growing corn, soybeans, milo, and then wheat. So before we had a SurePoint system on our planter, we started out, my first planter I had a roller pump system, which was somewhat accurate, but not very accurate. It wasn't very consistent. It was kind of a hope and a prayer that you had stuff set right. Next, we went to a piston pump that used orifices for metering, and it could get pretty accurate, but you didn't have any variable rate options. We really struggled with plugging of orifices when we were making those rate changes, especially at that 5-gallon rate where we were having to use a smaller orifice. So when we're planting, we have pretty narrow windows anymore, and what we're wanting to do is be able to run and operate and not be having to get out and monitor orifices, or if we want to switch to a higher rate on between fields, have to get out and switch all the orifices. So in our planter, we have the PumpRight system with the hydraulic pump, and then we have the distribution system that has 2 metering tubes per row, and then the selection knobs or valves. With the metering tubes, we've eliminated orifices, and then on mine we have a low rate, a mid rate, and then we can set up for a high rate. So you just turn 16 little knobs and on to the next field. So I think the thing that convinced me to go with the SurePoint system was just the fact that, one, that it works, and two, I can see what's happening and I know that it's correct. In farming today, every pass is incredibly expensive, and it's incredibly expensive not only because of the inputs that we're putting out in the field, but also the cost of what happens if we don't get those inputs on correctly. If you have one row under applying, those are bushels totally lost. Time is money. I don't want to be having to mess with equipment when we're needing to go.